What's going on, guys? Welcome to the stream. How are you all doing today? Let's see who we've got here. Cinder, Samuel, Brady, Imperial, Jackal, Sheercold, Vanillix, Stormblaze, Greg. Welcome to the stream, guys. Where's the Halloween hunt? I mean, it's on Halloween. We got a day. How am I? I'm doing well. How are you guys doing? How are you guys doing? Let's get the first encounter in here. Also, the real question is, where's the Regice? And that's me forgetting to upload it. So yeah, I'll try to get that in. I got a paper to work on with some people tonight, as well as obviously getting Halloween hunt set up and stuff. But yeah, we'll try to get that Regice out potentially tomorrow. Halloween hunt is basically your entire shiny hunting career. Speed word is that you don't have enough time to shiny hunt because you have school. Relatable. Why couldn't we start it day before? Because it's not Halloween. It's a Halloween hunt. So we're gonna start it day of. Yeah, where's Regice? Like I said, I goof. That's me goofing. It should be up for sure. I got sidetracked a bunch. I'm just whiny today. How's it going, Squirrel Splash? You might miss it. You're going to be hosting a live Halloween themed battle. Cool. Cool, cool, cool. I'm hyped to still be hunting this, or I'm hyped to be doing the dual hunt today just because it's so awesome to be doing Registeel instead of Regice. Love the sound that Registeel makes. It's just, it's different, and that's all that matters to me right now. Why I hate Mondays? No mindless stream. It's because I have like a 1 hour class that happens like Monday right up until stream start time. So like, I don't have time to get home and do anything. I don't have time. Obviously I'm still on campus when the stream starts, so like, it'd be hard to do. And so just because of that time cramp, I do need a day. That's like a day I'm not streaming, just as far as like being able to get anything extra done, stuff like that. So it just worked out the best. That was already a really inconvenient stream day. Yo, Mike and Masked Animations, welcome to the stream, guys. How are you doing today? Ripson's Monday rehearsals are done. Still no Ian streams. Yep, not on Mondays. It turns out you don't have school on Friday. Oh, nice! Nice. More shiny hunting. There you go. Gonna get an yellow airplane so you can look for that pink whale. Good luck, Cinder. Good luck. Tegan Rhodes, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Shiny out in one of your streams months ago and inspired you to shiny out Rayquaza, and you got him at 5,332 resets. Nice, Mass Animations. Congratulations. Rayquaza is a great shiny. I'm excited to hunt for it myself. But I gotta get through Registeel, Latios, and then Groudon, and Kyogre. It's the last one of my Gen 3 Legends to hunt, so we may have a little ways to go before we actually get to it. Oh yeah, no, that's awesome. I'm glad you're able to get it. It was a joke, so yeah, you do you. No, yeah, I mean, like, it's just, I just cannot, unfortunately. Yeah, even next semester, when literally I'm just gonna have, like, one class twice a week, like, I'm still gonna need a day off. Like, it's just a matter of, like, rest. Rest needs to exist somewhere in there. But yeah, it'll be interesting next semester, because like I said, I'm like, my busy days are like one class and like a club meeting. Like, that's it. Currently trying to get all the Pumpkaboo Gorgeist sizes. We have to trade for them. I saw you post about it. I don't have any at all. Define fall break. I mean, it's a break and it's happening in fall. Yeah, how's it going, Mike? What's up here? Not much, not much. We're just getting the stream started, obviously. No, I'm super hyped for getting either of these shinies today. One day, I mean, mine was like 2, just tacked onto a weekend. That's no break, that's just a day off. They'll call it a break, but yeah, it really is more just like a day off. But if you put it on the weekend, it suddenly becomes like a 3-day break. It's really just a 3-day weekend. Hey guys, I've been playing Go, obviously. It's not new news at this point, but like, I finally hit those quests that are taking more than a day to complete. Like the first 4 days of the first 4 days of like the mythical quest, like I knocked out a part of it a day. But then this one, it's like, no, you gotta get like 50 Kanto Pokemon. And honestly, that probably wouldn't have been too hard a while ago, or really any other time than right now. But 90% of my encounters are like Ghastly, Drifloon, Shuppet, Duskull. And then Houndour and Poochyena is in there too, but mostly those 3 or 4. So like, yeah, I haven't seen a variety of Kanto Pokemon, and whenever I do, they run, which is awful. Like, I saw a Bulbasaur and like I threw a Pokeball and it just left. I was like, dang it. Same with a Weeping Bell. One of those showed up and I had the same issue. Sending you a gift. I saw it, I opened it. I got an Alolan egg from it, which is nice. I appreciate it. Get your shiny Regirock in 116 encounters in Ultra Sun. Congrats, Mike. That's super quick. That's really, really quick. Congratulations. New school said it was fall break. I mean, yeah, like I said, they'll call it fall break. We'll call it fall break all day long. I get to so far, I think it's the average and the large size. Nice. It's gonna reveal your location. That's why, like, I can't give you guys gifts. Like, I have a couple people who I'm friends with who I can send gifts to, but, like, I don't know, I just can't just send out gifts, because, yeah, like, it's not like you can make it in a, like, a not known location or anything. It's like, oh hey, this is one of his class buildings. And it's like, oh boy. Like, it gets a little bit too specific, I feel. Got an Alolan egg, and now it's... Yeah, I mean, Squishy sent me a couple, and like every time I open a gift from him, it's an Alolan egg. Just because it's such a far distance, like it's kind of cool that that's how they added them. I think. And it is nice, in a way. Your school only refers to it as a number day weekend. Yeah, that's really what that is. Like, it needs to be like a full break, I feel, for like my school to have even called it that. Like, I think, I don't know if we ever had like a fall break. Now they have a fall break. They have like a legitimate week-long, basically spring break in the fall now. And I'm just like, what the heck? I never had that. Granted, it's because like I think they have like a week less of summer or something, but like, come on. Alright, just slipped on streams so you can send you a gift. Like I said though, this is like down to the buildings too, which is, it's a little weird. Little weird. I don't know, I send gifts to like some of my friends on campus, to Mel, and to like my boss. My boss is super into Pogo. Like, friends with him on it. But yeah, no, I'm level 22 now. I'm gonna be 23 probably by the end of the night if I just do like Lucky Egg evolving again. I didn't do a raid today, unfortunately. Like, I didn't use my raid pass. So sadly, that was inefficient, but like none of the raids were happening while I was like able to go to them. Or at least none were interesting. Like there's one or two, there's like one spot I'll go and do raids at because I know there'll be people. You don't send many gifts in Go because you don't get them. And when you do get gifts, you usually end up sending them to Jubilee. That's fair. That's fair. You did a Giratina raid? Same. First raid I ever did was a successful Giratina raid, and I caught it. Second successful raid I ever did was another Giratina, and it just broke out of all the Pokeballs, which was annoying. Yeah, so I have a Giratina. I ended up doing I soloed a Gramble and like a Gramble raid and just got destroyed, but I didn't care because all I needed to do was battle in 2 raids. Like I think like it knocked out a team of 6 Pokemon and I was like, yep, and left. So I don't know. Like I don't really feel like I'm gonna do more than 1 raid a day. And I like used a raid pass and then collected a new one and then went to that. I was like, oh well. Half the gifts are from the exact same Pokestop. That's what all of mine were up until like right now. Cause yeah, like there was a Pokestop next to one of my classrooms, or next to the classroom like that I was sitting outside of, setting up that account. And so like when I swiped it a couple times, like waiting for everything, like for class to start and everything, like each time I swiped it, I got a gift until it filled up like I guess the max of 10 gifts they'll let you have in your inventory at once. And so all of mine were from one place. Like, I've slowly kind of diversified it, but they were all from one place at first. You got a shiny Regirock in 116 star sets. Yeah, you mentioned it. Congrats, dude. Do you like how they give you Premier Balls? I hate it. I hate it. Why can't I catch it in a regular Pokeball? Granted, like, Go makes it really hard to do that, so I don't mind as much, but it was like, dang it. Like, that was the moment where I was like, okay, I guess I will, like, keep anything that was in a Great Ball and all that stuff as well as a Pokeball, just because, like, oh, hey, Giratina's stuck in a Premier Ball forever. The day there was a Giratina raid, and a bunch of people were chilling around the gym, and we're joining the raid. It was so fun. We all got it. And, yeah, we're all yelling and screaming, yelling, we got it. The first raid I was at, honestly, I've kind of been going, I went to it thinking, like, okay, there's not gonna be, like, anyone here. I'll just go up, I'll get wrecked by whatever Pokemon's in it. I don't care if it's, like, a Misdreavus, or if it's a Giratina, or whatever. I'll let it wreck me, that's fine. I don't care. I just need to battle in the raid. And then, like, I stood there, and then, like, 2 people walked up, and then, like, 5 other people walked up, and I was like, oh, okay. And yeah, so it was a successful one. I don't know how much damage I actually, like, contributed to it. Wish you had time to do Go raids, or just Go in general. Or basically anything fun in life. Cinder, new. Yeah, I mean, I'm already, like, 3rd highest level out of my friends, and that's because, like, my boss plays all the time, so he's, like, level 40, and then Squishy is 31, I think. Did you read the last message? You went away for a second to do trash. I don't know if I saw it. We got an Articuno in Usum, so now Ultra Sun and Moon are in the same spot in the race. Nice! Nice. I imagine at the end it'll like turn out pretty even. I would say. Like, that's my prediction, is one's probably gonna get ahead for a bit, and then it's gonna kinda hop back and forth, and they'll end up, like, you're not gonna be like in Gen 4 with one of them and be finished with Gen 6 in the other. Granted, that actually, Gen 6 doesn't have enough to really push it beyond just being Gen 5. Like, you're not going to be stuck with, like, Ho-Oh on one and finished with the other, I don't think. There's no indication of how close these Pokestops are to where you live, though, so that's fine. It's just, it gives a city, but I'm pretty sure you can trust Jubilee with this. Yeah, no, like, it's not like I'm going to do anything with the knowledge of that. And obviously, I trust most of you guys, like, pretty much all of you guys I trust. It's just, like, if, like, someone's like, oh, look, I got this from me, and it, like, screenshots it and puts it somewhere, or something, then it's different, then it's like, oh, hey, that's out there. You know, that kind of stuff. Only time you have to play Go is after school Monday rehearsals, but those are over, and sometimes when you stay after school occasionally. I just turn it on walking between classes, because, again, like, I don't know, I definitely feel like I've lucked out and that this is where I'm playing. Because I can just do nothing and walk between classes and nail, like, 10 Pokestops. I want Ultramoon to win because you like it more, but as long as you get the shinies. Yeah, I mean, you're a winner no matter what. No matter which game comes out on top, you are the true winner. No one's gonna do that. I mean, I thought I wasn't ever gonna do it, and I managed to do it. I respect your privacy. No, I mean, I definitely, like I said, I trust most of you guys. It's just, again, like, in general, I try to keep it fairly, on the down low. Let's work on your homework so you actually get a decent amount of sleep tonight. I woke up on your own at 11 a.m. No alarm clock or anything after going to bed at 1 a.m. Your body is used to getting 6 hours of sleep now, and that's not good. No. But I know that boat, like, I've gotten to the point now where some days I'll, like, wake up and be like, this is suspiciously... Yeah. Like, this is suspiciously bright outside. Something's wrong. And I'll wake up and be like, oh, it's like 7. Like, oh, it's not actually that, not that early. Or, like, not that late. I can sleep. More other people notice. This is true. I didn't have to wake up until like 8:30, but nope, it's like waking up at 7 naturally. I mean, at least like if you're waking up naturally, I guess like you kind of like, I feel like that gives you a little bit more rest because like you're not just being woken up. Then I have to wake up until like 8:30, but no, it's like waking up. Yeah, I read that, but read it again. So glad Registeel's a visible shiny. No more squinting. So true though. Like if you saw like the reaction on stream, which I need to post the video for, obviously, as we talked about, like it's noticeable. It was obvious that I noticed it, but I still like had to sit for a second and be like, is that it? Because there were so many times I had seen it and gone, no way, that's it, and then it wasn't it. So. Ranting about a football team that I slipped? No, I think I started ranting about a football team after I slipped. I think I was just talking about coming back to school. And then caught myself saying it. Got an Articuno at 580 on Ultra Moon and 1,185 on Ultra Sun. Hey, nice! Both below odds, and by a good bit, especially if you average the two out there. Nice, that's not bad at all. Are you still feeling tired? I gotcha. I mean, honestly, I'm kind of like that. Like, I can get enough sleep, I can wake up, I can go to class, and I'll be awake for a bit, and then, like, midday, I'm just dead. I don't know why, but I'm just dead. So, some to the shiny has a day, but you're retired! I believe in you, Shining Umbreon. I believe in you. You can, ah, man, my nose is itchy. You can avoid the temptation. I believe in you. No shiny hunting for you. Yeah, so the other like thing in Go that's been like annoying with the quests is the one that's like, oh, catch a shiny every 3 days. Like, okay. Or like, not catch a shiny. Why did I say catch a shiny? Catch a Pokemon like 1 or like 3 days in a row, and I'm just like, okay. Like, you're gonna just make me do this. This is watch you do it. Hopefully that helps. Vulpix from Mudbray, you have to wear a tie. I haven't worn a tie in so long. Alright. I think the last time I wore a tie was for like mock interviews to be like, hey, this is what you need to dress up like for an interview. Didn't actually wear a tie to my actual interview. You know? It's like way over prepared for that one. I'm really trying to think. I think that was like probably last time I wore a tie. Don't really remember any events I wore one to after high school. Registeel today, that would be awesome. That would be so awesome. Also, guys, I totally forgot, but Mel didn't, so I actually have it, which is nice. Because, yeah, I kept forgetting about it, like, wholeheartedly forgetting about Zeraora, so I'm glad I have that now. Galaxy, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Are you one of those idiots who doesn't know how to put on a tie? I mean, I never remember how to do it, but, like, literally just Googling how to tie a tie. Like, yeah. It's pretty straightforward, like, once I see it, but it's not muscle memory for me by any means, because I never have to wear one. Can't go to Lucha, it was that Regi's luck. I'm so glad you got it, Tegan. That really is awesome. Rayquaza X, welcome to the stream. Today you hatched a shiny Honedge at exactly 1,000 eggs. Just like such a nice number right there. Yo, Street Clan, Eevee Umbreon, how's it going? Finally found the Regis. We did. After so long, we can finally move on and hunt something else. I am hype. I am so glad. It was too long. It was way too long to get that. How's it going, William? Welcome to the stream. We'll just get a shiny Swellow. Nice, Tegan. That's awesome. Hand over that code. No. Because I need it. Kind of wanted to see it with the hat. I mean, we were getting close enough. It was a really high possibility of it happening. You got it. Awesome, Tegan. Let's see if you get lucky with this Registeel. I would love to. I would love to get Registeel. Even just under double odds. Like, if we're being honest here. I'd like to get it sooner, obviously, but like, anything that's not ridiculously unlucky, I'm fine with. I'm fine with. See what the card looks like? Yeah, I can grab it again in a sec. Looks like you're getting shinies because your viewers shinies. This is true. Maybe it's the luck from these that's really bringing it. How's it going, Squishy? Welcome to the stream. But yes, that's what the card looks like. But yeah, I need to actually put in the code. But that is what the card looks like. Maybe getting a Registeel will give you a yellow airplane. Maybe. Maybe. This is a pretty cool looking card. Nice to add to my collection of like 3. Of now like 3. I've got the Zygarde, Marshadow, and then that. Like I haven't gotten any of the ones that I could get in game. It looks cool. It really does. It looks pretty nice. Flies in here again. I don't know why. Again, I think it's just like it's finally the time that the temperatures are changing. I noticed it when I've been playing Go. Like the squirrels and chipmunks going crazy right now. Just I guess getting ready for like hibernation and like storing up food and everything. Like they're just running around everywhere. I actually watched one. I saw one today. And I think only me and the dude that it actually happened to saw this. Because, like, multiple people were in front of, or, like, between us and did not react at all. But there was a squirrel that, like, ran across the sidewalk. Got scared by, like, people walking on the side of the sidewalk. Bolted back across, and I noticed, like, it was running right towards the bike. And I was like, oh no, this is gonna end badly. But the bike was just fast enough that, like, the squirrel was, T-boned the bike. And the squirrel, I guess, caught something on the wheel and just got flung like 6 inches into the air, landed, and took off in the other direction. And like the guy and I just like looked at each other, acknowledged that this happened. Because like, when do you see something like that? Because that was just, I don't know, that like was a really good start to my day. Feels like a really terrifying start to the day for the squirrel, but ultimately, the squirrel was fine. There was nothing wrong that happened. The squirrel just, like, kind of jumped more than anything, I feel. But still, it happened, and it was kind of funny. Hello, and guy, welcome to the stream. I better look at a different part of the forest at the end. Is it actually a better encounter rate there? Because I thought the whole forest was the same, or the whole route was the same encounter rate. Marshadow, Crowd, Kyogre, Zuni, Swellow, Shiny Zygarde, that's it. As far as the codes you've gotten? Okay. How's it going, Pika-san? Welcome to the stream. The end is better. Alright, we can head up there then. Honestly, I've been more just wanting a shiny of anything at this point that isn't Poochyena. I have to add that stipulation because at this point I've caught like 14 or 15 if you count Go. Do you know Pikachu's name is Pikachu? Eye-opening information right here. Hopefully the shiny lock hunt doesn't get a top hat. That would be nice. Yeah, after Charmander went so long, and after Regice went so long. Regice passed the odds of this random encounter hunt. Which is just, it's crazy to think. Does he get a shiny Barbicle too? Nice, Steven. I've seen the 11-time Let's Go video. I have not. Yeah, I haven't seen any promotional material for it since a few days ago. Finally got Regis, yeah, ZB. How's it going? Welcome to the stream, man. Welcome to the stream. Deserve that one. Dude, I honestly... Most of them like, yeah, no, it's cool, but yes, I deserved it. I spent so long on... We all earned that through our patience for this hunt. How many hours combined of people's, like, time was spent trying to find that Regis? Because obviously you got me on the stream, but then you have, like, anywhere between, like, 9 and 40 people watching that Regis hunt at any given point. How many hours were spent watching Regis? I need to see it. I probably do. Please name your shiny Registeel Regiment. We'll see what we name it. I do kind of like that. That is like a nice little play on words, I feel. How's it going, Pablo? Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today, man? Did you actually get it before 10k? Yes, we got it at 97.45. So like 300 encounters. Less than 300 encounters away from 10k. Crazy. Like, it was insane. I need to see it. I'll definitely have to check it out, Vanillix. Definitely will have to see it. Make it Tic Tac. Why Tic Tac? Is that significant for something that I'm unaware of? It probably is. Studying last exam of this week. Well, good luck, Pablo. Good luck. I've got 2 tests myself. I got one on also, I totally hit down on... Yeah, I got one on Thursday and one on Friday. The Mint Tic Tac color. I didn't know. I didn't know that was the Mint Tic Tac color. Ralts is a good shiny? It does. Ralts overall has a great design. It feels refreshing to see Registeel on your screen. I know. It's so nice hearing a different sound. Like, everything about this is so much nicer. Or it's just, it's not necessarily nicer, it's just, it's nice in general to see something other than Regis on the screen. Like, even switching over to Ralts from Charmander, I don't think was as bad. Or wasn't, like, as refreshing necessarily, because Charmander can take that long and you can kind of expect it. Regis just continuously passed all expectations. It'll be even nice when you get to the airplanes. Yeah, honestly, I feel like I've kind of admitted this. The Regis aren't, like, my favorite thing to be hunting out of Gen 3. Like, they're just kind of, like, the start of it, and it's like, oh yeah, I gotta do those. But Latios, and Weather Trio, like Eon Duo, Weather Trio, those are the ones I'm really looking forward to. Especially as much as Cinder may disagree with me, I'm really, really looking forward to the Weather Trio over everything else. But, no, Lotties are going to be fantastic, too. Regis was a troll. It was the ultimate troll. It was absolutely the ultimate troll. Petitioning to call them the airplane duo instead of the Eon duo. We'll see. We're waiting for a stream yesterday. I remember you don't stream on Monday. No, Imperial, I'm sorry for that, man. Yeah, unfortunately, that's just the day that, like, I have a class. Normally what happens is I get out of class anywhere from 45 minutes to an hour before the stream is supposed to start, so I have to, like, catch, like, the first bus back if I want to make it in time. Which is why, like, I wasn't sure if today's stream was going to be late or not. Yeah, so normally, like, on stream weekdays, so every day but Monday, like, it's 45 minutes to an hour of time to get home, get ready, get everything set up, be it, especially with, like, today, because today's the day that, like, I have to switch all the assets back from Manaphy, so it takes a little bit longer, but, yeah. So then, but on Mondays, I'm in class until the stream should start. Like, I technically would have 10 minutes between, like, class ending and the stream starting, assuming the professor actually lets us out on time. Free is 22:32? Okay. That's kind of late. I know it's late for Europe, unfortunately. I wish I could, like, stream a bit earlier for you guys, but then it gets too early. It's too early for me, straight up. Like, I can't even push it forward an hour, otherwise I'm, like, in class. As well as, like, then I feel like it'd be too early for a lot of North America. Time zones are unfortunate. Honestly, there is a question of who will get Latias first, me or you, but there's also a question of who will get Kyogre first, me or you. This is true, and I think Kyogre definitely is a bit more leaning towards my advantage just because of the odds you're doing it at. Granted, I still have to get Latios before I go for Kyogre, but... And potentially Groudon. What order is it? Is Kyogre going to be before or after Groudon? I don't actually know their dex numbers off the top of my head. We'll have a spooky layout for tomorrow. Hopefully, if I can get it ready in time. It's not going to be anything drastically different, but it should be different. Like I said, hopefully. I'd like for it to be like an actual proper Halloween-themed hunt. But it will, yeah, require me, Oh no, oh no, oh no, okay. There was a hiccup there. Someone probably kicked the microwave off or something. But... yeah, so it'll hopefully be a good layout. I do need to, like I said, take a bit of time to make it, but it'll be mostly existing assets, but hopefully spookified. Checked in Kyogres versus the weather trio. Awesome, so yeah, then it's just Latios between the two. So unless something decides to go catastrophically wrong again, we should probably be doing Kyogre at the same time at least. After Registeel, it's Latias, and Latias and Kyogre, Groudon, and then presumably Rayquaza after those two. Yes. Yeah, so that's the order it'll happen in then, up until we take our break between Gen 3 and Gen 4. I think a few Spider-Rose would be cool. I've got some plans. Ultimately, this but with Phantom SOS is a fallback. I'd like to not do that. I'd like to actually have it be different, but this is a fallback, at least. But yeah, no, I'll definitely be trying to get a good layout together. I don't know if the Streamlab notifications will be different. I had such a problem getting the Manaphy ones to work in any capacity, to the point that that somehow actually messed up the current existing ones. And it's why they're a bit different, and I feel a bit off as far as what they should be. But in general, it should be a different layout. It should be a cool one, I think. You do have 18,000 encounters of a head start on Latias. Yeah, you basically have one time through odds on it. From one time of my odds on it. So that's why I think, like, Latias might be a toss-up, but I feel like I'm definitely going to end up closer on Kyogre, or at least catch up by the time you get Kyogre, I feel. I'm going to do a lot of hunting this weekend. Like, unless your Kyogre hunt is ridiculously unlucky, things are seeming like they'll be in your favor. You get Latias this weekend. Yeah. Yeah, because I have to get Registeel, Latios, and then Kyogre. We'll see, though. We'll see. What's your favorite of the weather trio? Yours is Kyogre. Mine is Rayquaza. Rayquaza is, like, my favorite legend. Between Groudon and Kyogre, honestly, I don't know. Kyogre's the one I've caught, because I've had Sapphire, and I've had Alpha Sapphire, and I honestly, for whatever reason, didn't know I could get it. I didn't know I could get Groudon and Emerald for some reason. I was a very uninformed Pokemon player as a kid. But, I digress. But, so I've never had a Groudon. The closest I've had is trading with my friend with his Omega Ruby to get Groudon registered in the Dex and trading back. So I've never actually had my own Groudon. So I'm hyped to get that. Like, I always wanted one as a kid, so I think, like, that whole, like, you know, the want for it has made it better in my mind. But, I don't know, I feel like shiny-wise Kyogre over Groudon. Granted, they're both great. Yours is Rayquaza. Yeah. Rayquaza's like the mom who prevents the kids from fighting. Yeah. That really is kind of like it. I guess the next shiny in the Dex order I really care enough about to want to get it first would be Cresselia, but you're definitely getting that first. We'll see. We'll see. There is going to be a break. I don't know how long, but we're definitely going to be taking... Because of Regice, specifically, we're going to be taking a break between Gen 3 and Gen 4. Like, it's probably not going to be, like, really long. It might be a week or two. Or, you know, like, 5 to 10 hunts. Something like that. But there will be a break where we do use some exclusive SOS hunts. But yeah, I don't know exactly how long the break will be, and who knows? I might get super lucky now, but I also might not. I already got Ho-Oh, so honestly, I feel like odds have just kind of like settled. I feel like everything with my luck is balanced again. Is where I would put it. Cresselia is the last Sinnoh legendary in the Wormholes Index order. Yeah, I mean, I guess I would take like first encounters and everything from here on out. Who would win? Who would win what, Pikachu? What candy am I giving up for Halloween if you are? I live in a college town in an apartment building. That's like almost specifically like student apartments. There really isn't anyone trick-or-treating. So I don't think we'll have any candy to give out. Just because like there's not really going to be anyone coming by. Best army in the world or drunken farmers with farm tools? I mean, history has shown a lot of times it is the latter there. If you're a gym leader, what type would you specialize in? Probably grass or flying, so I can use a Rowlet. Really my only requirement there. Can't stop watching the Lavender Town video, it's so good. I'm getting excited for Let's Go. I still have to figure out like exactly what I'm gonna do as far as my stream setup for that. The best solution really would just be to move my Switch back over to this like desk, at least for the time being. Just so I don't have to like set anything up on my TV. But who knows? The American Revolution meme. Yup. I can't tell if it's lagging, if it's you lagging or the stream lagging. No one is mentioning the stream lagging, so maybe it's you. I had about 2 seconds of frames stutter out of existence, but that was also like 5 to 10 minutes ago. When did I start my channel? Technically, I made the channel 4 or 5 years ago now, but back then I had no interest in making videos. It was solely a hi YouTube, I want to subscribe to people. And I had a channel, or like a channel before that, for that reason. So basically, I had the account, more so than anything, I had this account for, 4 or 5 years, and I had another account for like 3 years before that, but I like changed all of my account. I like had to reformat a whole bunch of my, like, I think my phone and my computer were like dying at the same time, so I had to reformat them, and I just made new accounts from there. And one of them was YouTube. So that's how that came to be. And then, yeah. It wasn't until June 24th of 2017 that I started streaming. So I've really only been streaming for like a little less than a year and a half at this point. They embraced the scary. I mean, that's always been the point of Lavender Town. To be a bit spooky. But what about Swan Tegan? I keep almost knocking over this DS cap card. It doesn't sit in the stand I have for it very well. Yeah, I just realized I could probably make the like stands I have work for a Let's Go stream, because they're actually apparently meant to work with the Switch, like in handheld mode. Like, they're specifically, like, one of the advertisements is a Switch, and I was like, that's a close enough dimension to the, like, thickness of a 2DS. So I could probably make the stands work. Granted, I'd just basically be moving everything and making it more complex, but I can make it work. In Johto, they made the music more relaxing. Maybe it became less spooky over the years. You got it, and it gave you a genius. A wing, too. Cool. Considering you're taking a break between Hoenn and Sinnoh Legends, and presumably a sort of break for Let's Go Pikachu Eevee, probably getting Cresselia before you. Maybe. Probably. I mean, you probably are, especially if you're not going for every Sinnoh. As far as Let's Go, that may become a Saturday stream. It may become a Sunday stream. I'm probably not going to do it as, like, my sole thing. Anytime soon. It might become, like, a hunting sole thing for a bit. Like, maybe if, like, we happen to have the break between Hoenn and Sinnoh happen at the right time. But what I learned with Yusum is a lot of people didn't show up to those streams because they were avoiding spoilers for the game because they hadn't played it themselves yet. So what I'd like to do is make it so that not every single stream I do is something that people are avoiding for spoilers. And with Let's Go, there's definitely going to be a lot of people who aren't as interested in it, so I'd rather keep the hunting going on that people are mostly here for going at the same time as, like, the Let's Go stuff. Or maybe I just, like, try out the idea of a pre-recorded Let's Play. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see how that goes. Because, yeah, that'd be an interesting thing, I think, to kind of experiment with, especially with something like Let's Go. How's it going, Adion? Welcome to the stream, dude. And Manaphy. Like, get Manaphy. And if it did become a Sunday thing, it would take the place of Manaphy for a while. We're not gonna end it. We're gonna get Manaphy. I'm not gonna give up on that. But yeah, it might take the place of Manaphy for a bit. That might just be like our secondary stream day. I just realized Hoenn and Sinnoh seem like they have a lot more legends than the other regions. Honestly, I would say Sinnoh and Unova. Sinnoh definitely is the one that went really heavy on him. I can see where someone would come from with saying Hoenn had a lot. But Hoenn only has like 1 or 2 more than Johto. If you basically talk like you have box arts, and then you have box arts, a separate trio, or like box arts, a legendary trio, and like maybe 1 or 2 others, you end up hitting a lot of the categories. Like box arts and secondary trio account for Johto. Just trio and Mewtwo and Mew count for, I'd essentially say, box arts and legends. And then yeah, Hoenn has like the golems on top of the duo extra, so it has like two random extras. And then yeah, Sinnoh and Unova I feel have the most. Just end it. No. We're not gonna do it. I spent 3 months getting those eggs. We're not ending it. The only Pokemon game you don't mind getting spoiled on. I mean, yeah, it's basically the Kanto story over and over again. See the message where you listed off every legendary kit before getting Cresselia? I think so. Yeah, I saw that. Yeah, there's a bunch. Yo, hey Angelina, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Can't find your Waluigi costume anywhere for Halloween. That is a tragedy. You're playing some Breath of the Wild. Awesome. Where my ancestors come from? Yeah, mostly like Germany and Scotland is where like the majority of both of the sides of my family come from. Let's watch the Lavender Town trailer and it looks awesome. Nice. Sad wah. A very, very sad wah. I really want to see gameplay, so that's why you're not going to skip the Let's Go streams. Yeah, like I said, we'll see how that goes. Again, I don't know. I feel like the way that the playthrough went with Yusum was almost stressful to me, just because it was some bleh. A lot of non-syllables just came out of my mouth. We'll see. I might end up, like I said, I might end up trying out like a pre-recorded thing with it, just because that way I can play through the game my way, which is super duper grindy, way too grindy, and it doesn't become hours and hours of me sitting in Viridian Forest, you guys. Who knows? I may also like stream the first bit of it and then do a playthrough. Like, who knows? We'll figure it out. The Switch means that I can have an infinite number of like attempts at a playthrough without getting rid of any of them. So it's up in the air. We can mess with it. Once Let's Go out, it's coming out in I guess less than 3 weeks now. Not pre-recorded. I don't know, like I said, I want to try stuff. Part of what really stressed me out, I'll be honest, with the Yusum streams, was the amount of like different suggestions I was getting in chat. Just because it's like, I'm playing, but everyone obviously is like, no, use this strat, this thing's coming up. And part of it was this thing's coming up. Was despite like most people trying to avoid spoilers, people are trying to like not spoil but hint at what's happening, and it's like that's spoiling. And doing something live where I'm seeing an unfiltered chat definitely like hits on that. So we'll see. Again, we'll see. Yeah, November 16th is the release date for Let's Go. I'm hyped for it. Breath of the Wild graphics are just wow. They are really nice. They look really good. For sure. Just ignore it. To ignore what? Spoilers? I can't exactly ignore those. I have to read them, see their spoilers, and remove them. Like I said, we'll figure it out. We'll figure something out. Like I said, I might play through part of the game on stream. Honestly, you don't know what to talk about. That's cool. That's all good. I don't know what to talk about most of the time anyway. Michael, how's it going? Welcome to the stream, dude. You just got a shiny Game Corner, Abra, and Leaf Green, and you just transferred over to Pal Park. Nice! Congratulations, man. Imperial Checker, you bought a DX Racer. Nice. How do you like it? How do you like it? Cause yeah, like I said, I'm still looking for a chair. I might end up putting it as a, a donation goal soon with how dead the chair I'm in now is. I might consider it. Which one will be the LP copy? I might just get Pikachu and use it for LP and for the stream. Cause like I said, I can just make a second profile to do the stream on real quick. And stuff like that. The last message is because you threw shade at a trio, and it's funny. A trio that can't even be called a trio. They're literally the same Pokemon. Yeah. I haven't even caught one or encountered one, and I'm even like, really? What's this? Like, when I first saw him, I was like, that's a Pokemon? Like, not to, like, rag on Unova even more for that same general thing, but it's like, hold up. Like, you see one, and then you see another, and you're like, did I just get a shiny one of these? And it's like, no, they're all the same. Ho and Guy, welcome back. How are you doing? It's great. Good to hear. Good to hear. Because, yeah, like, I'm looking for one. My big issue is the height thing. Like, you know, you see where this chair comes up to. Right, I'm, like, trying to lean back into it. It comes up below, like, my neck. Like, it's on my shoulders. It's like I have no head support or anything. And the thing is, like, a DX Racer or a Max Nomic or a Secret Lab or any of those, like Vertigear or any of those brands, like, part of the issue for me ends up being, like, if the chair's bolstered and kind of meant to, like, sit on, like, certain, like, areas, like, on your shoulders or on your neck or something, if it tapers out for the neck, it's going to be hitting my shoulders if I don't get, like, an extra tall chair, you know? Do you know any online Stop to Buy 3rd generation games? I don't. I usually find them at conventions, personally, when I do. I've only found, like, one that I actually bought. Really hope they have multiple save files. It's a home console, so they should. No, it's already been confirmed. Like, the game has to function like every other Switch game. Because the Switch forces the way Switch cartridges are designed, they don't hold save data. The save data has to be stored on the console. So that's what happens is, and it's stored on the console, and the console stores by profile. So you're going to be able to play Pikachu, you're going to be able to have, like, multiple profiles with multiple saves. But that's also one of people's concerns is it doesn't have cloud saves. Like, it doesn't enable cloud saving, which is really unfortunate, because it means that, like, you're really resting on the console not dying. It's been confirmed? Yeah, no, that was, like, confirmed a long time ago, because that's, like, it's part of the core way that the cartridge and the Switch interact doesn't allow for save data to be on the cartridge. The only thing that can happen, like, changing data-wise is updates, pushing and updating the ROM. But aside from that, the Switch will be like, alright, here's your save spot. And, like, you have to look at it that way. Multiple Switch profiles. Like, if I plug in, like, my Switch has a profile for me, a throwaway profile I use because I, like, clear a whole bunch of saves in Odyssey and I don't want to lose my 100%. Mel has a profile, and Devin has a profile. All four of those profiles can play Let's Go Pikachu and Eevee with their own individual save file. That's just how the Switch works. You know if it's literally your favorite region and you don't like the Genie Trio, I think that's saying a lot. Yeah, no, I get that. It's like these legends, part of, like, the icons, technically, of the gen. Nah, I don't like them. Yeah, I get that. Anyone have a tiny Pumpkaboo? Unfortunately, I don't have any Pumpkaboos. Ugh to what? Can't wait to play Gen 8 on multiple files. Honestly, that's part of why I think they're more expensive now. A, they're home console games, they're just gonna charge home console prices. But also, like, like, having 2 people play a game for, you know, $60 is less of a loss than 2 people playing a game for 40. We need multiple saves on one profile in game. No, they're not gonna let that happen. That's still not Pokemon. They have to work like with the Switch stuff, but they can make you only have 1 save. Yeah, I don't think you're gonna have. I don't think we're gonna see like save slot 1, 2, and 3. I'm really not expecting that out of Pokemon. I still acknowledge the original shade thrown at them. I thought I did. Only 1 legendary trio is worth your time. 1 Unova is worth your time. Okay. I thought you had already repeated it. My bad. Yeah, everyone's wanted that. I know everyone's wanted that. The only people that don't is Game Freak, and they have final say. And it's not like we're not gonna buy the games because they don't have like Mario-esque saves. What are the Poochies on your team named? There's Chair, there's Ryan Palmer, I know there's Bakugo. I forget what the rest are. We can look real quick. We don't have like a whole furniture set, unfortunately. That wasn't doable. But yeah, I keep hitting... I'm so not used to the Game Boy controls. I keep hitting, yeah, so we got Chair, we got Ryan Palmer, we got Sleepy, Goldeneye, and Bakugo. And then we had Corndog, our shiny starter. Yeah, I mean, as much as people really want, like... You're going to have to get multiple trash files just to play the game again. I mean, if you want to play the game again and it's just a file to throw away, you just have to make 1 account. And even then, if you don't want the account to stay there, just delete it. Delete it once you're done. I definitely kind of agree. When I first added a second profile, I was like, ew. Like, I did not like how it, like, added another circle on top of the interface, but I got used to it. Oh my gosh, what? What's going on, Vanillix? Gen 1 Ghosts are back? What do you mean? If you got another Switch account, file, just name it Cinder. Someone asks who's playing, it'll ask if it'd be Sorrel or Cinder's basically. It's like, me or me? Yeah. That's fair. That's kind of what I do. I think one of my 3DS's, the name for my profile is Ian, and the other one's Mindless. The person who paid $300 for the Switch, or the person who paid $300 for the Switch but under a different name. Oh, the Ghost is unless you get the Soul Skill? Yeah, I mean, that makes sense. That's like a core blocking point in the game. The Switch's hands down the best The Switch is hands down the best console I ever played. My tongue got like out of sync with the rest of my mouth. Yeah, no, like the Switch is fantastic. And it's definitely obviously been well received by like everyone. I'm so glad I got mine. Like even if I don't play it too often, like yeah, it feels like Nintendo really thought everything out with it. The way that everything pairs, the way that like everything communicates, just aside from a few moments where I've been playing for a really, really long time in an area that has to render a lot of polygons, like in Odyssey or something, like it's not bad. I've only seen a couple stutters. Don't have a Switch yet, you got a PS4 instead. That's fair. And the PS4 is also like, what, 6 years old at this point? say. I feel like for a lot of people who have it, like the Switch wasn't even out to be a consideration yet. Splatoon has been your favorite thing to play on the Switch. I loved playing Splatoon for a little bit. I fell out of it. I'd love to get back in, but I haven't started paying for online yet, so. Not yet. Like, I can't exactly get back into it yet. I haven't used, I guess, like my week trial or whatever. Fortunately, though, you can still access, like, leaderboards for stuff in, like, Odyssey. Like, the Koopa free running, I can still see what the leaderboard is, and I guess participate in it without paying. Seems like Nintendo is putting way more effort into the Switch games compared to Mario 3D World to Mario Odyssey. 3D World feels like a different game. Like, I wouldn't put it in line with things like I wouldn't necessarily consider 3D World a step between Galaxy 2 and Odyssey. For me, like, the games that kind of link to Odyssey are way more, obviously 64, Sunshine, Galaxy 2, and then Odyssey. Like, that is how I would put them and list them myself. Granted, Galaxy 2 I feel like is a little bit of its own thing, but it's a similar thing. I know 3D World's in the same vein, but it feels like a hybrid between, like, classic Mario platformers and then the 3D stuff they do. But yeah, it definitely feels like Odyssey has, like, the most quality I've ever seen in a Mario game in it. Like, every little detail. Remember when Jubilee was playing Splatoon with their sponsors? It was probably the first time I realized, oh, I've never been happier with my life than I am right now. Like, that's fun. That's really cool. I tried doing that with Rocket League with you guys, but I know I sprung it super short notice. I think I ended up playing with, like, a couple people for a little bit, but that was about it. And unfortunately, I can't do that now. I'd love to spring up some, like, online games with you guys, but until my apartment gets back to me, and they still haven't. They still haven't. Yeah, I don't have the internet to do that. Another different, I was just saying that, look at Mario 3D World, a 3D Mario platformer that's most recent other than Odyssey. That's fair. That's fair. I wouldn't necessarily say it's bad, though. Like, it's just different, and I think a lot of it came down to the Wii U. I think the Wii U affected a lot of games, like, in their quality, not because, like, the games got rushed out for the Wii U or something or anything like that. I just think the Wii U was, like, a half-baked version of the Switch. Like, it was... They wanted the idea of a console that was portable and a home console, but they couldn't do it. Like, they couldn't do it when they wanted to do it. So you ended up with the Wii U, and Nintendo continuously tried to make their games work on all of the platform. Like, actually take advantage of every part of it. Even, like, New Super Mario Bros. U and stuff. Like, used the, like, gamepad to an extent, but it was such a weird way to use it, I feel. So, yeah, I think games suffered because of that stuff. I mean, 3D World, like, I've never played it, so I don't actually have experience with it, but I kind of feel like, in general, the Wii U hurt the games on the system more than lazy development did. Like, you have to try to develop for a really awkwardly designed system that you really have to try to figure out, because, like, it's trying to do local, unbalanced multiplayer. Like, asymmetric multiplayer. And trying to figure out how to do that with Mario is kind of weird. You like 3D World? It's a really good game. You never said it was bad. No, yeah, I get you. I get you. You're just saying, like, way more effort. Like, and that's kind of what I'm saying. Is like, I think they put in the effort. I just think part of it definitely is they probably did put in more effort as well. So I guess, yeah, you're right there. A lot of it probably came from seeing what happened with the Wii U and having to, like, go full throttle, like, making sure everything was top-notch as far as, like, Breath of the Wild, third-party support, Odyssey. They had to make sure the Switch was perfect because of how damaging the Wii U was. It was fun watching the stream playing Splatoon with her, and you were like, oh, that's actually pretty good. There's so much good. I'm like, yeah. Yeah. That's awesome. I'm glad that was, like, a good moment you had. Life isn't always good? Nah, but that's why you gotta enjoy the good parts when you have them. The Direct on Thursday is going to be cool. I saw that was going to happen. I don't know exactly when it's happening. What time is it happening? Because that determines if I can see it or not. And also, speaking of Thursday, just to start getting it out there, the stream on Thursday is going to be a shorter stream, and it's going to be a shorter stream in the opposite direction of usual. I had to do something like right after class that day, which would be like when the stream's starting. So the stream will probably be an hour late. Like it'll probably be an hour. It'll probably be an hour long, and it'll be like the second half of what we normally do. Shiny Grumpig, nice. Can't tell you're in a wormhole expedition. I figured, Dean. I figured. The Treehouse afterward, you're gonna watch. They're playing Let's Go. Really nice. I guess we'll see a bit more of it then. Yeah, need to think positively. Yeah, definitely. Try to have a good outlook if you can. It can be rough sometimes. It can be hard to have like that good outlook because like if things are just so bad or something in your mind's just so focused, it's hard to switch gears. Like the momentum's just there in the wrong direction. And so yeah, it's hard to like put the brakes on that sometimes. But like if you can, but the same works too. You can kind of swing it the other way and push it if you can. You know. It's either 10 or 9 a.m. Eastern. Okay. Maybe. Maybe I can watch it. I might have a class then. 10 a.m. Eastern. I can catch like the second half of it. Oh man, yeah. I have a test for the first part of that, so maybe I'll catch it, maybe I won't. Don't really want your best friends, but you're better off now. It happens. It happens. People can change, and it can be unfortunate. It'll be 11, and it'll be in geometry. Well, it's 10, then it'd be 9 for you, right? Like, you go back an hour, not forward. Now you're better friends, though. Yeah, there you go. That's always good. Nine. Yeah. Yeah, if it's 10 Eastern, it'd be 9 Central. Rip. Even more rip. Darn. It'll be in Spanish. Oof. Yeah, not watching it there. Yeah, I'll be like in networks, potentially. Depending on how long the test goes. Because for whatever reason, we have like 75 minutes for class periods, and he'll like make the test a 50-minute test. And it's like, but like it's a strict time limit. Like the test is online and it will shut you out at the like 50-minute mark. And it's like, but there's still 25 minutes in the class. There's nothing else. Like you finish the test and you leave. So I don't know why like, he doesn't give us the extra time. It's weird. So maybe I'll be able to see it just by that weirdness. But we'll see about that. We shall see. Right now I gotta focus on a paper due tonight, Halloween stream to get ready for tomorrow. And yeah, then I guess the direct can happen. Let's transfer Shiny Kadabra to Gen 4 and now training it to get Alakazam. Nice. That's awesome. That's awesome, Michael. I'm so like, it's so awesome you got that, dude. You are honored. I'm gonna be honest, I've left Pokemon Go up on my phone, sitting on that bookshelf charging, hoping that my guy will wander around enough because of like GPS accuracy to hatch an egg. Like that's been what I've been doing. For like an hour now. Phone's still charging though, so I consider it a win. Me watching in 4th period, which is an environmental science class, and basically doing nothing in there. Yeah, I have a break right after that class, so like I'll have time to watch it, assuming like my test ends. This one, 54, 52 light years. I think it's the farthest we've ever been. Nice. I forget how far I've been. I know I've hit 5,000. I may have hit 6 one time. I don't know. I don't remember because I really haven't done like go as far as you can for a while. I've just been doing go until I find like a guaranteed legend or a double ring. Spanish test is gonna last like all periods, so let's miss it. No. That's unfortunate. You're crazy good at the wormhole minigame at this point. You're the one who gave me the tip about not moving around too much. My only problem is like if there's like a blue orb directly behind a wormhole and you just can't see it. It feels nice to be able to soft reset there instead of waiting so long. You generally do wormhole runs for fun because you actually enjoy doing them. Because you're good at them. I mean, no, it's fun. It's just I always end up doing them last minute trying to get like a shiny setup for the stream or a legend setup for the stream. It's been so long since we've actually attempted just wormhole runs for the sake of doing wormhole runs. It says 9, so it'll still be in band because first period isn't until 9:10, so you're able to watch the first half. Is it only like a 30-minute one? I always assume they're an hour for some reason when they're not. I'm gonna catch this Metachamp even though it's not shiny because you want to see the stats. Does Wormhole increase stats at all? 40 minutes, okay. You're good at them because you spent 10 hours doing the Wormhole minigames looking for a certain electric tiger. To hunt. Not naming names or anything. Nah. I got you though. IDs you think? Cool. Found Latias within maybe 1 hour though. Like Latias is so much easier to find. I mean, I've had some like Raikou for me. Raikou took forever for me. Also, what I had an encounter. But then yeah, Regice. Literally first thing we ran into. The first run. Registeel here? Second run I did. The first run I went into like the wrong color wormhole because I ran out. Smash isn't really your primary game this year, but you want to see it at least. Fair. Ugh. They're giving Alakazam Pokerus its stats are crazy. Nice. You've just been trying to go as far as you can. Yeah, I definitely think that's a fun thing to do. I'd love to get back into that at some point. You have to go to dinner? Alright, see you later, Brady. Thanks for tuning into the stream, man. I want to see that Let's Go Trios gameplay. They're also showing Crafted World on Trios. Cool. Also realized there's a complete legendary trio. Find the full trio and version exclusives in each wormhole. I guess you're right. Wait, what's the trio in the blue ones? Red as Canterbirds. Okay, you're saying them. Late Guardians. Yeah, I totally forgot about those. But yeah, no, they definitely do. That's pretty cool. And then does each have a trio that like you need that has version exclusives and then one major catch? Or I guess no, those aren't even all in the same wormhole, so it doesn't that's actually different. Such a Nintendo nerd. No, each wormhole except green has legendaries you can only find via the 2 other Pokemon in your party. Okay. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't think there's anything in green that's like that. Be right back. Is there another one? I thought the Lavender Town video was the new one. Match legendaries would be Suicune, Rayquaza, Giratina, Landorus, Kyurem, unless you're forgetting someone. Those are the ones I could think of. Suicune and Kyurem are blue, Rayquaza and Landorus are red, Giratina is in yellow. Yeah, I wonder if there would be one in green. Yo, Bladwords, what's up? Look, it doesn't take as long as your Regice. The math says no. The math very much says no. Yo, Alpha Wolf 18, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? That's when we watched on the way home. That's what I thought. I wouldn't think they'd have released like 2 videos in the same day or anything. You're a sick boy at home. No, sorry to hear it. Sorry to hear it, man. I hope you feel better. My nose is being super itchy right now. I don't know why. I never know why. It just does this when I stream for some reason. Zygarde isn't there since he's in a cave, so I think you got them all. Yeah, like Zygarde's not even. Yeah, Zygarde is not one of the ones that's like that. Yo, did you get it? You just got it? Nice! That's awesome. Nice, dude! See, there you go. I told you, it wouldn't take as long. Nice! Awesome. The shiny hype there for you, Bladwords. Seriously awesome. Suicune makes a lot of sense in blue, and I suppose Kyurem kind of does as well. Yo, FaZe, welcome to the stream. Jonathan Mercico, again, sorry, I know I mispronounce your name all the time. Welcome to the stream. Just hit 12,300. Officially got over odds 3 times. No! Rip. Rip. The biggest of rips. Shiny goes over to 2,294 resets. Awesome! Send it in the Discord. This picture didn't happen. And I trust you, but I would love to see this. That's just so hype. So hype. Yeah, all the hype. Gotta make a video. Alright. There's Leon. Even subbed. Awesome. Awesome. How are you doing? Still confused on why the little airplane Pokemon are in the blue wormholes. Honestly, probably just for balance, in a way. Yeah, except they need to balance it out. That really is the only reason I can think. Do I remember you from last Saturday stream? Yeah, of course. Of course I do. GG, you gotta go. Alright, see you later, Vanillix. Thanks for tuning in. Clearly didn't care about balance for the Master News. Apparently not. I don't know. It's weird. It's definitely weird. Look at it at 462. I almost said 4,062 because, you know, why would I get anything at a number that isn't at least 1,000? Gotta retrain my mind from how messed up Regice made it. Like, I don't know how many times they've called Registeel Regice now. It's just crazy how long it took. I might flip a coin whether to get Let's Go Pikachu or Eevee. I think that's fair. Both games will be worth it. Yeah, it really is up to you. Which one do you want? I feel like Pikachu's more iconic, but Eevee is Eevee and is adorable. Granted, they don't evolve, so it's not like you have more options or anything if you get a Let's Go Eevee or anything. How to get the splits? Get my split screen like this? Like as far as having a capture up there and a capture over. A capture up there and a capture over there. I just have 2 capture cards. And I use OBS to, like, combine them. And so, like, yeah, the capture cards will split each of the 2 screens per DS into different windows. And then you can just use OBS and capture the windows and move them around on the screen. You got apple juice. Awesome, Avion. It's been a while since I've heard about the apple juice situation. Glad to hear you still got it. So dumb how Eevee can't evolve in Let's Go. Like, you get it, Pikachu can't, but the point of Eevee is to evolve it. It is, but they don't want to make it where... If Pikachu didn't evolve, and Eevee could evolve into any of the 3 or any of the 5 that are available in Go right now, they wouldn't sell any copies of Pikachu. Aside from people who are like, I need to get the version exclusives from Let's Go Pikachu, instead of, just getting them from Go. Literally speaking agrees with that because it shined rays. You said that. I guess, yeah, if you got the legend agreeing with you. The juice supplies are currently stable, gonna last around 2 to 3 days. Good to hear. Very, very good to hear. And also, guys, this is a request from me, just in general, from anyone, if you guys want to. I would love it if you could. My Pokemon Go friend code is posted on my Discord. It is pinned in the Trading and Stuff chat. If you guys could add me as a friend, that would be fantastic. I need at least one more for a challenge. Or for, like, one of the quests. I would definitely appreciate that. All this with your Eevee, but you can't evolve it? Oh, hello. Yeah, just shows up right there. Because, like, I want to agree. Or it objects. It just stood up to point out objection. You're getting both Pikachu and Eevee. I'll probably get Pikachu at launch and Eevee later on. Like holiday time. Like one of the, that's probably how it's gonna go for me. Just so I have it and I can play it and stuff like that. I was objecting to you saying you're not shiny, go away. It's like, fine. I'll be shiny then. Only if you add you back and don't have a Discord, so can you just tell your Pokemon Go name? I mean, it's Mindless Ian as far as a name. But, no, I mean, yeah. Like, if you add me in Go, if I accept, you immediately add me back. Darkrai Gamer, welcome to the stream. How have you been? Yeah, like, it's... Like, Go has a better friend code system than, like, Nintendo in general does. I will give it that. Now they're trying to go away. Excuse you, no one tells you can go away. but I will still listen to the request. Play like Eevee more, so you just always get both games. Yeah, I'm gonna get both games for the sake of completing them, for like completion's sake. But yeah, it's just gonna be like, here's Let's Go Eevee, here's Let's Go Pikachu, and I'm probably gonna I'll play through Pikachu and I'll play through Eevee enough to get the things I need. What's my user again? It's Mindless Ian, like mindless Enigma, and then Ian like my name, no space or anything obvious. I guess no space is obvious because they don't let you have it. Be right back. Alright, see you in a bit, Alpha Wolf. See you in a bit. I may have to hop off, like, go blow my nose or something. Like, I don't know. It's being really itchy right now. But at the same time, I did that one time, and it just made it worse. All it did was make it worse. To be fair, if you're talking about something while you get a shiny, like, I think the shiny is trying to make a statement on its stance on the conversation. Like, otherwise it wouldn't have interrupted. Right? Like, it's only going to interrupt if it really has something to say. Oh, the altar area is empty of Pokemon? What do you... Oh, like, the altar of Sun and Moon stuff? Yeah, it's just, like, a really big, desolate structure. You can only add friends on Pokemon Go through the trainer code. Yeah, no, that's what I thought. I was impressed, like, if you could add them that way. It's, yeah, trainer code and QR codes. I don't actually know mine off the top of my head. Again, it is on the Discord. Discord is free as well, if you do want to join it and stuff. I think it'd be cool if you did. Talking about how much you love Miltank, and not even 5 seconds later you get a shiny Parisian. It's clearly no coincidence. I forget, it was while I was, I think it was one of the legendary birds that I feel like I was like bad-mouthing Gen 6 or something, or I was bad-mouthing Star Wars when one of my shinies showed up. Something from Gen 1 or 2, I want to say. It's like, well, that's permanently going to be in a video now. So I think part of the reason I haven't uploaded the Regice video yet, I keep forgetting because I haven't had to do one in so long. Like, it's been so long since I had to make one. I was like, oh yeah, I gotta do that. That's part of this whole thing. Go look into that real quick. Alright, Cinder. You're downloading the app, you already have an account. Awesome! Awesome, can't wait to have you, man. That'll be cool. Hesitation was so real. It really was, though. Because the thing is, like, it's like, oh! It was like, oh, hey, that's a thing. But, like, you know, you're like, oh, it's like, I went from, like, being like, that's it, to, that is absolutely it. Like, because I'd had moments where I thought I saw it, like, oh, that's gonna be it, that's definitely it, and it wasn't. But when it actually showed up, it went from like a 25% certainty that it was shiny to like 80% certainty that it was shiny. I was like, so like, I'd never been that confident that that was it, and I was like, there's still a good chance that it's not. I don't want to be celebrating. I gotta make sure I see it sparkle. And immediately eliminate Articuno, though. We can definitely eliminate Articuno. Yeah, I'm trying to think. I don't know if the other ones could be eliminated. It might have been a Gen 2. It might have both been Gen 2s. I'm not sure. I think Mewtwo can be eliminated as well. Because I got Mewtwo around the time that I had done that card unboxing, or like that card opening thing. And so I was talking about that with people. Like about doing another one of those. Micro expressions are the most fun if you can see them. Like, just reading people, what they're actually thinking about something. I can imagine that's pretty enjoyable, because it's stuff like that I imagine people either just don't want you to see or don't even know that they're thinking. I didn't enjoy X and Y because I played Auras first. Shinies Zapdos. Yeah, that was easy. Yeah, first one you really have to like check. Yeah, that's why. Like I figured it was one of the birds I had been talking about that, and I know I was talking about Star Wars and either defending something that was unpopular or stating my reason why I didn't like something, and then like I want to say that might have been when Raikou showed up. My losing migration raid. Hey Celtra, welcome to the stream. Are we getting raided? Yo, we are getting raided. What's going on? Welcome to the stream, guys. Zelda Weasel, Adam656. How's it going? How's it going? Adam, was this your raid or is this someone else? Milotic raid, Pokeblock Trainer Z, welcome. Milotic migration raid. I have a feeling. I don't know. Keep watching the Raikou reaction. So that feels like something you should know. Then I guess it probably wasn't that bad. But raid hype, welcome raiders. How are you guys doing today? How are you guys doing? Just another person. Welcome, Pokeblock Trainer Z. Thank you for the sub, even though it got cut off. It was you. Awesome, awesome. How's your stream, Adam? And I appreciate it so much, dude. Thank you again. Man, how was the stream, my man? I got the Regis. We did. We got it on Friday. Yeah, Friday. We got Regis. It was super hype. I was so glad to get it. Was so glad that we were finally done with that hunt. Put it aside and not think about it anymore. How's it going, Bryce the trainer? Welcome, welcome. Seriously, Raiders, again, thank you all for tuning in. I do appreciate it. No Xerneas yet. Soon you're at 2K. Do you have the charm? I think you have the charm, right? Got my Regis. I did, Adam, I did. We got it at 9,745. I was so glad to get it. I still gotta put the actual reaction up. Nate Brown, thank you for the sub. Thank you. More damage to that stream boss. We'll probably see some ghost damage happen. You're gonna check your reaction? Alright. Jean, Victor, sorry I probably mispronounced that. Welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Yeah, thank you, Adam. Yeah, I'm so glad we got it. I think my odds were slightly... It might have been slightly more likely, like 0.01% more likely for me to get it on that encounter than for you to get it first encounter. It's crazy. It's crazy the way that all worked out. I'm gonna slam a bang with the like and sub button. I appreciate it, Bryce. Definitely appreciate it. Yeah, if you guys could hit that like button, it would be greatly appreciated. If you want, sub, join the Discord, all that good stuff. Here's the last message. To be fair, you usually only pay attention to the part where you want to name it after you. That's fair. I think that's fair. It was 0.08 that you get it by then. Bryce, the trainer, thank you for the sub. I appreciate it. I really got to work on that. Like I said, it got messed up after I started Manaphy's things. But yeah, it's 0.08 that I got it then, and it's 0.07 that you get it first encounter. Like, that's how far over we were. Wait, I gotta put the actual, like, reaction video up, or, like, the highlight video up. It's been so long since I've had to put one together that I forgot about it. I'm gonna check your reaction. I gotta go now. Your boy Timestamp Dylan, aka United Gamer, is alive. Alright, see you later, Adam. Again, thank you for the raid, dude. I really, really do appreciate it. Saw the picture. I haven't seen it. You're so happy, though. Awesome, Bladwords. Awesome. I'll have to check it out after the stream, because that's really, really hype for you, man. I'm glad you got it. Careful Nature, is that a good one? Discord says my invite was expired. The one in the... This invite? Because that one's set to never expire. It's weird if it did. Let me know if that link works, Alpha Wolf, and then I can go and I guess check it. It was Raikou? Okay. Yeah. The one in the description. Interesting. I can check that real quick. I don't usually open Discord, but if it's actually affecting, like, the thing in the... Huh. Oh boy, of course Discord needs to, like, update. Yo, and we got back over 2,300. 4 away from the sub goal. That is hype. Yep, now Discord's taking forever to actually start. For me to check. Yeah, I can check and see if it's expired. It shouldn't be. Shouldn't be, but I might be wrong. Yeah, let's look at invites. Yeah, no, that invite has been used a whole bunch, and it doesn't look like it's expired. Huh, that's weird. Haven't noticed Discord for a while. You plan to not return until you get a mouse. Alright. Yeah, that's really weird. I can make another one and post it real quick if you want, Alpha Wolf. Yeah. So this will be... Yeah, check a second Discord. That's a brand new link. That one's only going to work for like 24 hours, but try it. You're back. Welcome back, Brady. Yeah, hopefully that one works. Otherwise, yeah, maybe it's Discord on your end, because like the link in the description is like at 300 something like successful editions, and it is set to infinite. But maybe that's kind of weird. Maybe that like throws it for a loop occasionally, like if it's just such an old link. Welcome back, Aceltra. Just gonna check out this raid. Hope your channel grows. Awesome, thank you, man. And yeah, see you later, Bryce. I hope to see you again. Again, thank you for the like, thank you for the sub. And I definitely do appreciate you just tuning in at all. But yeah, I hope to see you again soon, and take care, man. So yeah, alright guys, we got about, what, 20 minutes left in the stream. 30 if we hit the sub goal. And hopefully in that time, Registeel, almost said Regice again, can be kind to us, can shine for us, and we can start our search for the lobbies. Some cool stuff you found out about Raikou last week. Did you know that Raikou's mane is supposed to resemble a storm cloud and it can shoot bolts of lightning from it? I did not. That's pretty cool. My nose is still super itchy. I don't know what causes this. At least I'm not alone. StreamMag has the same problem. Yo, Nate, welcome to the stream. Shine, Reggie, shine. We finally got the second of the bunch to do so. So we just got to get the third and final one here. And then we should be all set. Did I actually add that? I did not. My keyboard registers the like clicks halfway down, but like halfway through the throw, so sometimes I don't actually have to push it all the way down, but I have to like check to make sure it actually did click. This means a lot to you. Dude, I'm so glad you got it, so like, I'm really, really hyped that you got your Guzzler. That's awesome. It's really, really awesome. I'm excited to go for it myself eventually, but that is a good distance into the future, I feel. Sorry you're leaving, but you have to. No, you're all good, man. You're all good, seriously. I'm glad you could be here to share the hype and everything. And I'll definitely be looking forward to seeing that picture in Discord afterwards. Like, seriously, that is awesome. You don't have to go tell everyone, hey, that's fair. That's fair. I don't blame you. I don't blame you. I was excited when I got Regice. I was very happy to share that with people. So, I totally get it. Okay, guys, just look how much faster Registeel is going here. I feel I'm motivated to keep hunting this, is one of the big things. Is like, we've finally seen that, like, it's not the end of time. It's not like all hope is lost. We're still hunting for it. So yeah, like, I don't know. Like I had talked about, like, the stream on Friday was just such a weird atmosphere for the stream because like it had been going on for so long. I was in a time crunch for other stuff unrelated. Aki the Fox, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? But yeah, so like after we got Regice, and like the next day with Registeel the first day, and like all my homework done, it was a very good feeling. Mel, your foot's bleeding. Oh no, how'd that happen? I'm sorry. I mean, hi. How are things going aside from, I guess, the bleeding foot? How are things going? Because I know you're really hectic right now. Or things are very hectic for you right now. I think it's weird saying this invite is invalid or expired. That's weird. That is really weird, because like the two that are posted. Did you try the one that's up in the chat? Like the second one I posted, because that one's like a brand new link. That's weird. This is a United Gamer. Donation train hit him in triple digits. Dang, that is insane. Got another career fair and accomplished what you need to accomplish, but at the cost of several blisters. I'm sorry. I'm guessing not the most comfortable shoes. Past 4,300 for type null, so you're a little tired to be honest, having me. I'm doing okay. I'm doing okay. Again, like I just was kind of talking about, it's really refreshing to, even though we're still doing another Reggie, like it's refreshing to be able to move on past Regice. Like just doing anything different is enough, you know. I tried all three. Weird. That's really weird. It might be Discord. You had to close and reopen it to use the invite. Huh. And that makes sense, because, like, I know the invites aren't bad. You know, feeling the feeling. You're going for Absol next. Nice. He will try. Yeah, but I mean, like, if you just installed the app, like, I would think it'd be okay, but that's weird. Can imagine, can't wait to get back into the post game. Oh yeah, because in Usun, like, that blocks the post game. Because I gotta get one. I gotta get one of the post games I don't have access to yet because of that type null. Yeah. So I'm gonna have to do that hunt at some point too. That'll be a fun one, I think. The thought of hunting type null makes you very much want to dual hunt it, but you can do that if you reset Ultra Sun since you haven't gotten it in Ultra Move. I don't want to single hunt any of the gift Pokemon because the resets take so long. That's fair. Much longer than Wormhole resets. It depends. I think Poipole wasn't too bad. But yeah, no, I agree for either of the type nulls. Either of the type nulls you can go for, I think, take a bit too long. The puzzle on Breath of the Wild is driving you crazy. Which one? Which one is it? You emptied your boxes from a long and unfinished egg hunt before you knew about the cheese method for an... Oh, oh yeah, the way you can get past it. It's pretty clever on how it works, but like I noticed, I was like, oh, is there a way to actually avoid it? And then it's like, fill your entire PC, and I'm like, that's gonna take a while. That would take way longer than I would have wanted it to, but yeah, it could have worked. Oh well, I ended up collecting one because I did need one unevolved type null for my for my like living decks. So I think that's okay. And so I have the one in Moon, and I have the one in Ultra Sun, I believe, that I haven't gotten. The shrines have really weird names, but like you get to move this ball through a maze by tilting the switch without the ball falling off the side. Oh yeah, I remember that one. That one wasn't too bad. I love the way to like mess with that one though, is to like just shake it violently and toss the ball in the air and just catch it in the like final spot. Actually, I'll take a break for a bit. I get that. You're not feeling really good. Oh yeah, no, I wouldn't. I'd just do the hunt. At that point. Assuming and Glameow and Miltank rejects from your Masuda hunts. RIP. Have I finished Breath of the Wild? No, I've only beaten like one divine beast. I've only conquered, I guess, one of the divine beasts. Then I stopped playing for long enough that I forgot, or like I like looked at my save and went, there's no way I was here. I don't ever remember coming in this direction. So I have to reset it if I want to play it again. Basically, hunting Titanol won't be awful. I mean, it's not like that makes the hunt any faster. The reason for filling it is you actually can't get it. If your PC's full, you can't receive it. So you can skip it and come back. So like if you wanted to get to the end, if you wanted to Blissey SOS or like Chansey SOS without collecting type null, you fill your PC all the way, and then like Wick won't give you the type null. Like you're like, oh, your PC's full, get rid of some, like you literally have no place to take a Pokemon. Come back for it, like once you've filled out the spots. So probably won't advance in the post game until you figure out the mechanics behind hunting Stakataka and Blacephalon. Don't know if you can just hunt those two later. You can, because they're grass encounters. You can avoid the grass. You can't do Rainbow Rocket or anything because you have to catch him for Looker to let you go all the way into the battle tree. But you can get to like Pony Meadow. Like you can get to the Chansey farming and stuff without catching him. How far ahead of me are you? Because if it told you to find a Divine Beast, I'm not that far ahead. Like I said, I stopped playing pretty much like after the final, like kind of, this is how the game's working. You know how the little PC buttons are? Okay. I'm sorry. Read your last chat? I will. Just joined. Where's the Pokemon Go trainer code? Trading and stuff chat, and the pinned message is all of my friend codes. I gotcha, Cinder. I gotcha. Yeah, I thought you meant like, thought you were guessing that was somehow, sorry if I'm like clapping randomly. There's still one, just like a one fruit fly. Like, I know they're tiny so they can live off of like the smallest little crumb or something, but like, come on. Come on. I can't hunt the gift Porygon until after Rainbow Rocket gets to this hunt it in regular Sun and Moon. Rip. Yeah, no, like there's so much locked behind at least catching one. I think there are two though. I think technically you can catch one, and there is still another one that you can hunt for. I just wasn't like gonna do that. So yeah, I just basically ran through that grass. But yeah, Looker's like, oh, you gotta go catch this. There's something amok in like whatever the little thing, whatever that little path is. Alright guys, we got 10 minutes left. Let's see. Will Registeel shine? Will Ralts shine? Will anything shine? Who knows? Even if it doesn't, I'm still happy. Tomorrow is the Halloween hunt. That'll be fun. Put out some vinegar water. That could help. I should try it. And so a lot of it's probably just because like it's starting to get cold outside and everything. But and like my roommate will go out on the balcony, which is like right next to my room. So like that door's constantly opening, and there'll just be like a bug or two sitting on my door every once in a while. I'm like, okay. So yeah, I might have to try something like that. Honestly, don't think you care to hunt Blacephalon or Stakataka, but you want to leave the option there. Fair. Like I said, I think you can catch one, which is enough to move on. And then the other one will still be there if you want to, like, actually shiny hunt it. So I think as long as you don't catch both of them, you're good. Had to get some dunks. Like Dunkin' Donuts, or like what? South Star 44, welcome to the stream. Just want to stop by and say hi, since you're on the final battle and use some. Awesome, good luck with that. And welcome to the stream, by the way. Hope you're having a good day, hope the battle is going well. Dunkin' Donuts, awesome, that's what I thought. I haven't had donuts in a while. I could go for some good donuts right now. Or bagels. If I could get like a good bagel, that would be awesome. I think I feel more secure. Just not messing with it. Fair, that's what I'm doing. I ended up having Alan was super awesome and traded me one of each. Which is cool of him. You one-shot it. Nice. So your friend requesting Pogo. Awesome. Awesome. Thank you so much. Thank you. I'll accept it once the stream is over. Don't want to ruin your chance to hunt them because you thought something would be okay, but it turns out it wasn't. That's fair. Good old iced French vanilla swirl coffee. That sounds fancy. I'm not a big coffee person, though. Since we're similar amount through Breath of the Wild, how through are we? I have no clue. I have no clue, ADM. I think you're still pretty much at the beginning, but I have no legitimate clue. You have to find someone who played further than I did. Because, yeah, I don't know if, like, we're a quarter of the way through or what. I don't think you are, because if you haven't even gotten any of the Divine Beasts. I know you're at least not. I don't know, though. Looking at playing for Registeel, I'm using Ultra Sun for Registeel. The beginning? I don't know, I feel like it's essentially still the beginning, yeah. You see this hunted in regular, because gift Pokemon are always full odds, so your Sun Shiny Charm doesn't matter. Is it a gift I guess it is a gift Pokemon, yeah. Feel motivated again, awesome. I guess you gotta get playing, yeah. Probably. I hate Halloween. Why is that? Hope Oregon is affected by charm. Yeah, I don't think it is. Yeah, none of the gift Pokemon are because you don't encounter them in any way that charm affects. Because it just shows up in your, like, it just shows up in your inventory. It doesn't, it's never encountered. Like, even hatching, there's, like, a point where you shift from the overworld to an animation where you get it. As opposed to, like, gift Pokemon, you're in the overworld and then you have it. Like, you have it and it's in your PC. Or wherever. So yeah, since it's not a traditional encounter by any means. I guess 462 in your overall one. Yep. We are over it, unfortunate. Unfortunately. Oh well. So tall people think you're in high school? Oh, they just don't want to, like, give you candy? That's awful. They're gonna be so upset if you get on Sun and they find out, and then find out it was affected by charms since you wanted to be full odds. It's not full odds. It's a gift Pokemon. Gift Pokemon just aren't affected by it. Pokemon using stay Wolf 18, just so you know. Let's see. Oh, it's your boy Alpha Wolf 18. Alright. He'll think being short 6. I totally just completely threw this capture card on the ground. I don't know what was going on there. It's all good though. It's all good. The capture's still running. But Soulstar, I'm in the same boat. I am 6'6". I am very well aware of the height troubles. The not fitting in certain cars, the not fitting in certain showers, the, like, constant risk of just, like, blacking out from standing up too fast, all that. Don't hurt yourself too bad. I'll try my best. At least it wasn't, like, where I slammed my elbow into the table or anything like that. Being short kind of sucks too. There's definitely problems with being on either side, like beyond average on either side. Just not being like in the normal range is rough. Because that's my problem right now is I'm looking for like kind of a new chair just because of how busted the one I'm in right now is. So like, I'm trying to find a chair and the problem is none of them like have my right size listed. Found a shiny Mimikyu, awesome spatial Poochyena, congrats! And 6'1", yeah, like once you're there, it's rough. Once you pass like 6 foot, it starts getting inconvenient, especially like past 6'2". Like just for physically inconvenient for things. Robson, Mateus, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Alright guys, I think we're gonna do 2 more encounters on Regice here for the night. It's never been an issue because you just don't use Sun for hunting anymore since you got Ultra Sun. That's fair. Yeah, I guess like not having the charm. For Registeel, this is what I said was gonna happen. I'm just gonna keep saying Regice. Can't wait for a small apartment in college. I mean, honestly, like I'm in college right now. My apartment's been okay. The one thing is the dorm was more okay about this. They actually had long, like XL beds, like extra long beds, like for everyone. It's not like something you had to request or anything, but like, so I fit in that. But yeah, the bed that like, I have like a queen size mattress that is mine because I am tall, but they didn't let me like, there was no way for me to get like the bed in here moved out. So like, I'm just too short for it. Royal Slime Treasures, welcome to the stream. Guys, final encounter on Registeel happening now, and unfortunately, we did not get the shiny today. How'd the name get green? The name is green for sponsors. Or members, I guess, now. So basically, being a member of the stream gives you access to emotes, like the channel emotes, as well as, yeah, makes your name green and gives you a shiny Rowlet by your name. But yeah, so I'll be back again hunting tomorrow with our special Halloween hunt. That'll be super fun. I hope to see all of you guys there. Thank you all for tuning into the stream, and until next time, guys, take care.